Booty Tribe? It's your girl Naja, and I'm back with another video. Sorry, I cannot talk that loud, so if you guys have headphones, I highly advise to like put them in. So as you guys can see, this is like my second video in a row coming at you like very au naturel, very creme de la crusty, very washed out and pale, as you can see. And yes, I am wearing a sweater in April because I am like just getting over a sickness. In my opinion, I feel like I may have had strep throat. If you follow me on Twitter, I was talking about it on Twitter, how like I felt so shitty that I didn't even think that I would be able to record today. Let me fix my camera because I feel like I'm looking very crazy. Ooh, bitch. Okay, that's better. Yeah, the glasses are not coming off this time because I genuinely look crazy, but yeah, I had like, I want to say I had strep throat only because like I didn't have a runny nose, I didn't have like sneezing, I didn't have coughing or anything like that. It was just specifically like my throat was fucking killing me and like my ears was hurting. I had like a crazy fever. I was like in and out of like, I was literally sleeping for like 12 hours like throughout the day. Like I was really sick. I don't leave, like since I've stopped doing YouTube since I've started doing YouTube full time, I've been home a lot, editing and stuff. You guys see like I pump out content like a lot, so I don't really go out that much. So maybe that's why like when my boyfriend brings outside germs into the house, it like fucking annihilates me because I already have really weak immune system as it is. So like from now on, I'm gonna try to like start drinking more vitamin C and stuff, because like even though I'm feeling better now and like I can actually swallow and stuff like that, like I still don't want to like be loud and then fuck up my progress. I look so fucking pasty. Oh my god, look how pasty I look. Jesus, take the fucking wheel. So yeah, I'm gonna tell you guys a quick story, and this is very recent. I'm not really sure if this is like paranormal or not, or maybe it's just coincidence. I don't really know. You guys tell me. If you're not subscribed to this channel, please click that subscribe button and click the notification bell. I just realized that I read some YouTube guidelines and they're saying that you can be subscribed, but if you don't click the notification bell, they're not going to notify you when I post. So please do that. Or follow me on Twitter, because every time I post on YouTube, it directly goes to my Twitter. So if you turn your notifications on for my Twitter, you'll get it faster. So basically this happened on Thursday of last week. Today it is Sunday. I actually just got better today. Like, you guys are watching this, like this is me in my current state, like right now. Like I feel better. Like I just cooked breakfast and everything, and like I feel much better than I did before. I'm still trying to regain my body temperature because before I was really hot, and now I'm like trying to regain my stuff, so that's why I have a sweater on. But yeah, so when you're watching this right now, this is like my current state, but this takes place on Thursday. So I already started feeling sick a little bit, maybe around like Monday, Tuesday-ish, right? But it was mainly like I would wake up in the morning, have a little bit of a scratchy throat, and then I would be fine for the rest of the day. So I didn't really think anything of it. On Wednesday, it's like, I don't know if you guys can relate, but it's kind of like, you know, like shit's about to fucking go down. Like, you know, like, okay, tomorrow, bitch, tomorrow it's about to get real. Like, I'm about to be like World War III in this bitch internally, okay? Like Osmosis Jones is about to lose this battle in my body right now, okay? So I went with Daniel, we went to CVS, and I got some NyQuil and some I can never pronounce it. It's acetafeta something. It's like a pain reliever and fever reducer or whatever, right? Because so far I'm only getting sick overnight, and then I'm waking up and then I have the sore throat, right? So I'm not thinking to get Dayquil or anything like that. I'm just trying to get something to relieve the pain of my throat, and then something to help me sleep as well as taking care of my sickness. So I just got NyQuil and the acetafeta, whatever the fuck it's called. So boom, Thursday comes about, and the night before Thursday is Wednesday night is when I took the NyQuil and no, I didn't take that stuff yet. I just took NyQuil because I was going to sleep. That night when I took the NyQuil, it was so weird. Like, okay, so first off, I took the NyQuil, right? And I ended up falling asleep on the couch. Daniel says that he tried waking me up to take me into the room or whatever, but I wasn't waking up. I do not remember him trying to wake me up whatsoever. I'm getting up, I'm realizing like it's the middle of the night, because I remember getting up, checking my phone, and it's saying 3 in the morning. And I remember before I had passed out, it was 1 in the morning, okay? So I get up and I'm trying to get my shit together, because I remembered I had put the comforter in the dryer, and I needed, because with the comforter, like, this is so sidetracked, but Daniel does not know how to fucking do laundry. Like, he doesn't realize if you put a comforter in to wash or dry, you need to just put the comforter in there, okay? Like, we don't have a huge washing machine. We have like the washing machine that stacks on top of each other. So like, I knew that it needed to do another more round of drying, right? So I get up and I notice like when I'm up, I'm feeling very like hazy kind of, but I'm like, maybe it's just the medicine. And then I also realized that my throat was actually getting worse, and I was just feeling like very out of it. I was very, very hot, right? But I was just like, you know what? We're gonna get this together. We're gonna get the fucking comforter in the dryer. That's that, right? So I get up, feel the comforter. The comforter is still damp. Close the dryer, start the dryer again, right? So then I go back into the living room to get my phone and my gallon of water. Now, in my living room, I have a window, and then I have a door to my patio, okay? And the door to my patio has like blinds and like a window on the door, right? I noticed that there was like this beam of bright light outside of the patio door, right? And I'm the type of person where, even though I've had paranormal experiences, I always try to have like a reasonable explanation behind whatever the fuck is going on. Like, I don't always like to assume or jump straight to, oh, this is a paranormal experience. So when I saw the bright light, I was like, maybe Daniel is watching TV in the bedroom and it's shining through, because our patio also has one of the windows in our bedroom. So like, if we were to look out one of the windows in our bedroom, we could see on the patio. So that's what I assumed. I was like, well, maybe Daniel is just watching TV, even though I knew he shouldn't have been, because he had work the next morning. So why would he be watching TV at 3 a.m.? But I was just like trying to make something reasonable out of what I was seeing, right? I'm still looking at it because I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And then I was like, wait, that light is like way too bright. Like, you see how this ring light is on my face? Like, that is how bright the light was. So I was like, okay, maybe it's not that. Like, maybe it's like, because we do have a picnic table and a grill like right outside our patio. So I was like, maybe they installed like a street light, like, you know how they have like the lights or whatever, because there is like a little doggy area where you can get trash bags to pick up your dog shit. So like, I was like, maybe they put a light there so people can feel safe walking their dogs at night. I'm like literally trying to rationalize all of these reasons why this bright ass UFO type light is blinding through the blinds. So I'm looking to try to see if I could see what's going on, right? And like, I shit you not, it was like a figure of a man, and he was wearing like old-timey clothes, and I could tell by his facial features, like his nose and his lips, that he was African American or of African descent, whatever you may want to say. And he was just staring at me, and it like freaked me the fuck out. But I reminded myself in my head, like, you're on medication, you're very sick, you have a fever, you might be hallucinating, like, you're just probably hallucinating, like, that's not what you're seeing, right? So I like turned the light off and just like power walked out of the living room. And as I turned the light off in the living room, I could still see that blinding light. Like, as I'm leaving the living room, I could still see the blinding light coming through the blinds of my patio door. So then I go into my bedroom, right? And comforter is still not fucking done drying because of Daniel. But I go into the bed or whatever, right? And I'm trying to get myself to go back to sleep because, like, I don't want to be up by myself. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to make myself, you know, tired. I'm going to turn on the bedroom TV and try to go to sleep. I try to turn the bedroom TV and it's not turning on. And I'm like, why isn't the fucking TV turning on? You know what? Whatever. I'm just going to go to bed, right? So, you know, I'm cuddling up with Daniel, trying to get some sleep. I'm sleeping, and then out of nowhere, like, I hear like a tapping behind me, but it felt like somebody was literally, because I like had my back face towards everything, and then my face was faced, because our bed is right by that same window that's by the patio. So Daniel's facing the window, and like I'm facing the window, right? But behind me, I just felt like a presence, right? And I'm just like, what the fuck is that? And then all of a sudden I hear a tapping, like it sounded like this. And like at first I was like, I'm hallucinating, like I'm still hallucinating, it's the medicine, I'm hallucinating. But it sounded like somebody was in this room, like with me, like, and it scared the shit out of me, because I could feel somebody standing, and I could hear, like, it sounded like it was in the room. Like, it didn't sound like it was on a TV, it didn't sound like it was outside, it sounded like somebody was in this room tapping on something. So that shit freaked me out, but I was like, I need to, like, I gotta get up, like, because I'm not scared of no fucking ghosts, bruh. Like, I'm not scared of no ghosts, because at the end of the day, the only thing I'm about to be scared of are fucking demons and God himself or herself, you know, like, because ghosts used to be people at one point, and 10 times out of 10 they just want attention because they're fucking dead, and they just want attention because they don't get attention anymore, they're not on this earth. So I'm not scared of ghosts. So I kept hearing the tapping, so I pretended to like move around in my sleep, right? And the tapping stopped. And then once I settled myself again, right, as if I was like asleep again, I started hearing the again. And I'm like, bro, what the fuck? So finally I just like sprung up and looked. The tapping stopped. Nobody was there. Nothing was there. And I was like, dude, like, I'm going fucking crazy. Like, this fever has me going crazy. Like, there's no other explanation. I'm going crazy. Like, I'm sick as fuck. Like, whatever. So I go back to sleep. Daniel goes to work the next day. And that Thursday, I was so fucking sick. Like, I had a high-ass fever. I slept all day. I probably didn't actually get up and start to function and eat and stuff like that until, like, 4 or 5 in the afternoon. And that's when, and Daniel didn't get off work until like 8 o'clock that night, and I was just really, really sick. And when he came home, he did help me a lot and stuff. But yeah, I told him about the hallucination I had, and how I just thought it was weird and blah blah blah. And he was like, why didn't you wake me up? Why didn't you tell me that there was a man outside? And I'm like, dude, because like I really don't even know if there really was a man. I may have just been tripping. Like, I have a really high fever. Like, I don't know. The day after that, I think it was like Friday, Daniel told me, he was like, dude, I had this dream that there was this light. And this is the thing, I never explained to Daniel what the man looked like outside. I never explained to him what the man looked like, right? I never explained to him what the man looked like. But he told me, he was like, Naja, I had a dream last night that there was a light-skinned dude outside of our window with like old-timey clothes. And I was yelling at him, and I was like, bro, what the fuck? Like, what's up? Like, what you doing here? Type shit. Like, basically trying to fight this dude. And then I was just like, yo, like, did you say that he was like light-skinned? Like, and old-timey clothes? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, wow, like, that's exactly what I saw, except for I know for a fact I was not asleep, because I got up, I put the laundry away, I even went to the bathroom. And y'all know, if you go to the bathroom in a dream, you piss in the fucking bed, okay? I'm grown, I don't piss the fucking bed. I went to the bathroom, I took a piss, and I laid my ass down just to hear some tapping for a few hours, like. And I told him, I was like, dude, I thought I was hallucinating, like, I don't know, but I know for a fact that I was awake. And he was just like, oh, that shit's really weird, you know. We went to his coworker's house yesterday, and we were talking about it. We had stopped talking about it after we had that like realization that we both saw the same thing. We just like left it alone, because we both don't want our space to be invaded with things that we don't want. So we just left it alone. We went to his coworker's house last night and we told them about the experience, and they offered to give us some sage or whatever to like bless our house, because we haven't blessed our house in a while since we like first moved in here, really. This morning I had woken up at around like 1 o'clock or so. Like whenever I'm sick, I just get really fatigued and I sleep in a lot. I woke up at like 1:45 or so, and I like checked my phone to see the time or whatever, and then all of a sudden my door handle turns and then opens and pushes through, like really slightly, but I saw the handle turn and the door open. And I sat up and looked at it, because at first I thought, because like I told you guys, I'm gonna make rational explanations before I completely just jump to paranormal, right? So at first I'm just like, oh well, sometimes when the AC starts, all the wind, because the AC door is right by our room door, sometimes the wind, when it pushes, can push the door open a little bit. But what really freaked me out is that I physically saw the door handle turn and it opened. And I'm in the same room that all this shit has happened while I'm recording this video. So like, I'm not scared or anything of ghosts like I told you guys, but I just think that that's just really weird. Let me know if you got, I'm not on any medication right now. I'm literally just on Dayquil. I'm not taking any fever reducers. I don't have a fever, and I saw that shit this morning. Like, this is probably the best I've felt in a while, even though I'm not 100%. But what do you guys think? Do you guys think that's paranormal? Do you guys think that I was just hallucinating because I was on medicine? Let me know what you guys think, and yeah. I'll see you guys next time when I'm feeling better, and I'll be looking better. Bye.
The truth will set you free, but first it'll piss you off.